Hi you guys, welcome to your August 2024 astrological forecast. And I guess some of you are already aware that Mercury's turning retrograde this month on the 5th, okay? But I'm pretty sure some of you, like me even, have already been experiencing it, right? If you have, raise your hand, either one. Yeah, it's been pretty bad here. But anyways, please forgive me if I repeat myself or forget to say something or other or whatever, okay? I do have a video that I did on Mercury retrograde a while ago. There's a link to it in the description box below, so probably would be a good idea to listen to that video, okay? But for now, I just have to say, okay, start off with a new moon in Leo on the 4th. Okay, Venus is moves into Virgo also on that day, on the 4th, okay? Then on the 5th, Mercury has been in Virgo, right? So it turns retrograde in Virgo and falls back actually into Leo on the 14th. Then turns direct on the 28th, still in Leo. Okay, so we're going between two signs, Leo and Virgo. And then on the 19th, there is a full moon in Aquarius. On the 22nd, the sun moves in to Virgo. And on the 29th, Venus moves into Libra. So not a whole lot of movement, kind of like with the planets, just the inner planets, the sun through like Venus. You know, Mars is still in Gemini the whole month. Jupiter's in Gemini. Uranus is in Taurus, and Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius, and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces are both retrograde. Okay, so it just seems like there isn't a lot of movement, you know. But anyways, I would like to let everybody know, you know, to check my community tab on my channel for updates or anything you might be wondering about. I usually post things there to let you guys know whatever's going on or what I'm up to. Also, I want to thank my subscribers and anyone for tuning in and liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I think there was something else I needed to tell you, but there we have it. It's more than likely Mercury retrograde, and I will remember it after I turn this video off, right? Well, anyways, now for your forecast. Hi, Capricorn. So, planets are in your 8th house. It's a money house, okay? The 8th house is other people's money and resources. It's also shared property and shared debt, shared bank accounts, and credit cards. It's also passive money from legal settlement, insurance payout, refund of some kind. Maybe increased credit through a bank or a credit card company, something like that, an inheritance even. So the sun is here up until like the 22nd. So you could, you know, actually hear something possibly about some kind of money coming to you, passive money, right? There's a new moon on the 4th in Leo in this house. So around that time, you know, it does bring a new beginning. Maybe you'll even open a new account on this day or switch banks or do something or other. You know, Mercury is turning retrograde on the 5th, and it's currently in Virgo in your 9th house. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. So when it turns retrograde, it actually falls back into Leo, into the 8th house on the 14th. And stays here again, okay, up until the 28th. It turns direct in Leo. So it starts off the month in Virgo in your 9th house, but falls back into the 8th house. So 9th house does cover things like legal matters, though. So maybe there's something like that going on right now, you know, at the beginning of the month. And then when Mercury retrogrades, it like reviews, you know, repeats or check something over. Listen to my video on Mercury retrograde. There's a link below in the description box. Okay, so it'll give you a better idea of what to expect. But you could, again, be on the receiving end of some kind of money or resources of some kind. Okay, it's not always financial, not always monetary. Somebody could actually give you something at this time, and there could even be an inheritance. And it doesn't have to be from anyone you know, even. Could be from a complete stranger, or just someone you knew not very well, but anything. Somebody could even just gift you with something at this time. Okay, that maybe they know that that they have, that you've admired and could probably use, or whatever. Okay, so there is, this new moon on the 4th, but there's also a full moon on the 19th in Aquarius in your second house of earned income and possessions. So these are the money houses. Okay, 2nd and 8th are directly across from each other. So you have Pluto is retrograde in your second house in Aquarius. Okay. Not much action here right now. You may have started to feel the effect since Pluto has left your sign. It may take a while for you to sit back and relax, but you won't have this. It will retrograde one more time back into your sign for a little while, and then fully move into Aquarius in, I believe, November. And you won't see it again unless you live to be over 100 some years old. Okay. But anyways, so how you are earning a living, or even if you're retired, there's still some kind of change. You have your stability with whatever, a pension or Social Security like we have here in America, something to fall back on, but there's still something changing in the way you bring in money. Okay, something little different, maybe something you've always wanted to try but never did. And having Pluto in your sign as long as it was made you experience a lot of very different things. And now that it's in your second house of money making, maybe you're putting some of that, whatever it is you learned, to good use, and making some money from it. Okay, so around that full moon, though, you should probably check your bank account statements and credit card statements, stuff like that, your bills. Also, check any kind of insurance that you have. Make sure you're not paying for something that you didn't ask for, that was just tacked on somewhere along the way. Full moon exists to bring a problem to the surface. Okay, so you can deal with it, and then you won't, do away with it after that, right? So that's what this is all about. So things start off at the beginning of the month in your 8th house of money, other people's money, and whatever, if you do share accounts with someone, then it'll be very active, because this is an ongoing thing, right? And then by the time the 16th, 19th, comes around, there will be some kind of resolve to whatever. If you were having any kind of problem, possibly, or even as far as property goes, like divvying it up. Maybe you don't want to share property with someone. Maybe you want to buy them out, or they want to buy you out, or whatever. Okay? The good thing here, now Venus was just here in Leo. It's still in Leo up until like the 4th. So the very first few days of August, you still are attracting money to you. Okay? When Venus is in a money house, that's what it helps, right? So now it moves into Virgo on the 4th and is there up until the 29th. On the 29th, it moves into Libra and your 10th house. But I'm not going to cover that till September, because it happens so late in the month, it's not even really going to affect you from the 29th, 30th, and 31st. Too much, right? But it's nice having Venus in your 9th house of long-distance travel and communications, the house of adventure, foreign countries, people, languages, higher knowledge, media and publishing. This is an internet house. It is legal matters, though, too, so you may actually just find yourself online a little bit more than usual, within a group. Let's say if you belong to any kind of group on social media, you may join a new one at this time, maybe even create one of your own. Or but it's bringing about really nice relations with like pleasant interactions with people, let's say like online. Okay, your ninth house is directly across from your third house, where you have Pisces, and Neptune and Saturn are still in Pisces in retrograde motion. Both of these are communication houses, right? Third house is big time communication, so you may have had a hard time reaching somebody, or you know, Mercury retrograde is usually good for that. But there's a possibility that in this instance, though, you're actually, it's like a reverse effect of what Mercury retrograde would bring about, because a lot of times this planet helps you to review or change your mind about something. But if you were trying to contact someone or have a conversation with someone and it's been very, very hard, it might actually happen, even if it happens by accident. Okay? Also, travel, any kind of travel plans that you've had. If you are traveling, especially, you know, you should always, you know, check everything like you normally would when you, especially if you're flying, you know, to check it to see how your flight is. Is it still there? You know, is it on time? Is everything still the same? Or your reservations of any kind, you know, not even just for traveling, but always with Mercury retrograde does bring a little bit of problems when it comes to travel, but again, also communications. So just make sure whatever it is that you're doing, and also the ninth house being media and publishing, if you are publishing something at this time, if you have a website, and you are uploading stuff, make sure you check all your links, make sure all your spelling is correct. If you haven't, like an online newspaper or something, some kind of blog or whatever, anything, in fact, even anything that you post in social media, you know, kind of, I don't want to say be careful, but be very explicit in what you mean, because if anyone could take your words and switch them around, as they always do, it seems, on social media, to like create something negative, then that's more than likely what will happen. Okay, just have to put that out there. Okay, so anyways, the sun moving into Virgo on the 22nd, right? And let's see here, with Venus still here at that time, you know, and this being the house of adventure, you know, you may get like a chance to at least do something, one thing that's a little bit different than what you would normally be doing at this time. It could be travel. It could even just be contact with someone who lives at a distance or even in another country. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. And this is a good time to actually make plans. If you're unable to travel, to make plans to travel. Okay? So, and you still have Jupiter and Mars are in Gemini in your sixth house of the workplace and the kind of work that you do, your work schedule, all of that, you know. So you could actually be, you know, doing something, you know, planets are moving into Libra, into your 10th house of your career. So there could actually be something going on there. For now, you could be learning something on your own. You know, even if you're just watching videos on YouTube or some other channel, or just learning, having someone show you how to do something, or being self-taught. Okay, maybe you are learning something because you would like to know this personally for your own personal use, but there's also a possibility that you are learning something to up your career or switch careers even. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Capricorn on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 28th, 29th, and 30th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 10th, 11th, 12th, 24th, and 25th. The best time for money is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. The best time for your career is the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for August. Be sure to check out my weekly forecast, which is now daily shorts. See ya!